I've regretted 7 of the 9 shopping mistakes I'm going to share in this video. Number 1, don't buy anything that's marked final sale. I have done this. It's been a long time since I've done this, but I've done this and had the item in my closet and couldn't do anything with it when I decided I didn't like it anymore. Do not buy things that are final sale, no matter how good the deal is. Especially, I've had clients that have bought things that are final sale online before they've even seen it in person, before they've touched the quality, the fabric, before they've tried it on. Just don't do this. The only one exception I will make for buying something final sale is if you have seen the item in person, you've tried it on, you cannot stop thinking about it, you can't find it anywhere else, and a few days go by and it's something that is a gap in your wardrobe, it's something that's on your shopping list, then I would say buy the final sale, but with no expectation that it'll be the perfect piece. I just personally don't buy things final sale anymore because I have bought so many things that were final sale in the past and just basically threw my money away. So tip number 1, do not buy anything that's marked final sale. Shopping mistake number 2 I've definitely made, buying the wrong size. Many years ago, I bought a pair of shoes that I absolutely loved that were not the right size. So I had seen them for a long time. They were some high-end designers, some pink pump shoe, and I kind of can still picture them, but they were pretty expensive. And I remember at the time not being able to spend that money for the shoes. And even though I waited and I thought about these shoes literally probably for months, when they went on sale, they did not have my size left. So I thought I went down a size because it was what they had. It'll stretch out, I told myself. Well, it never did. And I literally just ended up selling those shoes because I never could wear them. They just didn't work. So make sure when you're buying something, again, no matter how good the deal seems, no matter what size you think you might be, no matter if you feel like you're going to lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds, whatever you're doing to convince yourself, I would say just don't buy the wrong size because it's on sale. You're probably going to end up not wearing it. And again, that's just going to be money wasted, time wasted. The next mistake, I actually haven't made this one, but I know a lot of clients and people that have made this one. It's buying something that looked good on your friend. Now your friend might be 6 foot, blonde, super thin, I don't know, whatever it is. Buying something just because it looked good on your friend, but you and your friend have different body types, different coloring, there's a good chance it's not gonna work for you. Now, if you try the item on and you love the item and it's not final sale and it's in your size, then go ahead and buy the item. But in general, I would say, don't buy something just because you saw it on someone else. Or I have clients that when I ask them, who's a celebrity that you like their style, or who's somebody in the public eye that you like their style, and they tell me someone that looks nothing like them, both in body shape and coloring, and I say to them, but their style, what's gonna look good on them it's gonna be totally different than what's gonna look good on you. So find someone, whether it's a friend or someone whose style you like, but make sure that they have a similar coloring and similar body shape. That way you'll know it'll work for you as well. The next shopping mistake I've also done, I try not to do it anymore, but I've definitely done it, and I definitely have friends, especially in college, that did this. And that is buying something out of your budget. So just putting it on your credit card, swiping the card, and just letting that bill kind of go wherever it needs to go and not really having the budget for it. So I completely understand being drawn to beautiful things, wanting beautiful things, but personally, I don't think you should go into debt for them. So just make sure what you find is in your budget, or if it's not in your budget, save up for it. Or what I used to do all the time was ask for gift cards for, the holidays, for my birthday, for whatever it may be. I would ask for gift cards, and then I would just literally just save up the gift cards. And then when I had enough, and maybe for some items it took a couple years, then I would purchase the item. But I just feel like make sure when you're buying something, it's in your budget, because then you're going to feel guilt about it. You're going to regret it. And it's not going to feel great when you're looking at your credit card bill thinking, how is my bill so high? Shopping mistake number 5 I've definitely made is buying something because you need it versus you actually love it. Now, luckily I have not made this one in a long time, but this was mistake I used to make all the time. I didn't have a capsule wardrobe. I didn't know what a capsule wardrobe was. I'll link some information down below about that. I have some videos that you can watch that tell you all about it because it's so helpful. But because I didn't have a capsule wardrobe 20 years ago, if I needed something for an event or somewhere I was going, or even a date with my now husband, I didn't have clothes to wear. So I would go out and I would buy, you know, a shirt that was maybe a trendy shirt, or something about it was, you know, a statement shirt. Well, I would wear it for that one date, but then I couldn't really have anything else to wear it with because it didn't go with anything else in my closet. And I had a bunch of pieces in my closet that couldn't mix and match with each other. So, you know, there was a lot of items that I would buy because I needed them last minute, and maybe I didn't love them. Maybe they weren't the best choices for my budget, my wardrobe budget. So I definitely would recommend look into having a capsule wardrobe, look into having that foundation, look into having high quality pieces that you love and focusing on those versus just going shopping right before you need something for an event or somewhere you're going. You're less likely going to find an item that you love when you're stressed out and it's last minute and you're running around and you have limited time. So definitely, I would recommend staying away from the shopping mistake. Only buy items that you love, and buy them when you're in a state where you have the budget for it, you have a capsule wardrobe, and you're not just buying them out of necessity. The next shopping mistake I don't think I've done, I have to think about that, but I don't think I've done because I haven't been into trends for a long time, but that mistake is spending too much on a trend. I always say, don't spend your money on your trends. Spend your money on quality pieces. If you like trends, pick 1 or 2 a season. And I think it's totally fine to kind of focus more on budget trends because they will come in and out. They're not something that's going to be here for a long time. That's why they're trends. So you don't want to spend the majority of your wardrobe budget on a trend because you're not going to wear it probably in a year or 2. It's more helpful if you spend your wardrobe budget on classic, staple, wardrobe essentials, capsule wardrobe pieces that you will have for years to come, that you'll be able to mix and match, instead of just items that are on trend for a season or 2. Simple one. Don't buy shoes that are uncomfortable. That's it. You won't wear them, so just don't buy them. The next shopping mistake is buying something because of the brand versus the actual item. I've been guilty of this. Many years ago, I was shopping with a friend of mine in, I think it was Philadelphia, actually. This was a long time ago. And I remember finding an item, I think it was from Theory. And at the time, Theory was, you know, kind of out of my budget. But there was a piece that was on sale. It was, you know, I don't even remember what it was. But I was like, oh, it's from Theory. And so I thought I should have it. It was in my size. I don't even remember if I liked the item. But my friend, who was a better shopper than me at the time, basically said to me, you know, I don't think you're really going to wear that piece. And she was right. So buying something just because of the brand, I don't recommend at all. Now, I recommend certain items from certain brands that I have found that I love, but buying something because of the brand versus the actual item and how it fits and how it looks and if you love it is something I definitely think is a mistake. The next shopping mistake I feel like is a big one for many of us. It's having purchase criteria. Now, what I mean by purchase criteria, I think I just termed that, but purchase criteria is basically the things that an item must have for you to buy it. So for some people, it's, I really love the color blush. That would be me. But I'm going to buy this item because it's blush. It's my favorite color. But maybe the style isn't right. Maybe the fabric isn't right. Maybe it doesn't look good on me. All these other factors. But I kind of just don't even look at those other factors because it's the color that I want. So I end up buying the item because it's this color. Or somebody might buy an item simply because it's comfortable, but it doesn't fit them well, or it doesn't look great, or the price tag is a little high, or whatever it may be. So what is your purchase criteria? What are the things that are really important for you before you buy an item? For me, I want to make sure it fits me well. I want to make sure it's versatile, and I want to make sure I love it. So I have 3 main criteria. Maybe your criteria are not the same, but figure out what your criteria are. You don't want to purchase an item that doesn't have at least 2 of your purchase criterias. You want to make sure if it's really important for you that an item is comfortable, and it's also really important for you that an item is versatile, then make sure before you purchase an item, it has to have both of those things, not just one. If you're not sure how to figure out what your criteria are for purchasing items, look in your closet, go to the items that you absolutely love, look at those items and think about what makes those specific pieces items that you love. Is it the color? Is it the fit? Is it the style? Is it versatile? Whatever it may be, write those down and go through all of your items in your closet or a few of your items that you love and see what criteria comes up again and again and again. If a lot of those items have to meet the comfort criteria or have to meet the versatile criteria or whatever it is for you, that's your criteria. That's what you want to look at when you're going shopping so you don't make any mistakes. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, make sure to hit that subscribe button and check out this next playlist here that is basically a bunch of videos that I've put up that are, if you have the feeling you have a closet full of clothes, but you feel like you have nothing to wear, these are probably the videos you need to watch. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time.